Hello, it's Miss Julie from Shining Brightly. Today I wanted to talk about the S word, sharing. I have a slightly different perspective on sharing that I have seen the true benefits of with my own children and the children I've had the privilege of teaching in the past few years. So I wanted to share it with you so you have an option for a new lens to look at the way children play together at various ages. The first thing I wanted to share is that you can't technically share something until you feel like it's yours. So when it comes to toys in a common play space, whether it be a play group or at school, children first need to feel like that toy is theirs before they can truly share it. So if adults are consistently telling them when it's their turn, when their turn begins, when their turn ends, who to give that toy to, the children have no control over that toy. It is technically not theirs, and it's not even their turn. So what we do at school, and what I've done with my own children, is I let them decide how long their turn is and when their turn is finished. Once they decide their turn is finished, they have the opportunity to see the joy in someone else's face when they give that toy to the person who's either waiting or they put it back on the shelf for a child to enjoy next. And that allows for such beautiful interactions between children. Now, a lot of you might ask, what do I do if my child always wants it and everything's mine, mine, mine? That's okay. That is very age appropriate, and there is a lot to be learned when children are learning how to share. For example, oftentimes you will see in class that two children would like to play with the same toy, and we simply say, it looks like both of you would like to play with that toy. Right now, Jake is playing with that toy. Joe, would you like a turn when Jake is finished? Jake gets to play with that toy. Joe has to wait. There is much value in the waiting. This is where they feel the feelings of what it's like to wait. They experience them in their bodies. So when they are in charge of someone else waiting, as they get older, they realize, hey, I've been that person waiting and it didn't feel that great. So I might take a shorter turn, or I might choose to share a little sooner than I normally would, because they had the opportunity to experience that feeling themselves. Also, this is the most beautiful time for children to confidently set boundaries without shame and without guilt. If they don't want to share a toy in that moment, it's okay for them to say, I'd like to play by myself, please, or I'm not done with my turn yet. And that's okay. They are fully supported and loved for saying that they would like to just have a turn all by themselves. Maybe they're building a magnificent tower and they just wanted to see that idea out to the end. That's okay. When they're finished, they can go tell Susan that it's her turn to play with the toy after it's been put away the way they found it. So when it comes to sharing, a lot of times you will hear teachers at Shining Brightly jump in and give children the vocabulary they need, whether it's, may I have a turn with that when you're done? Or, I would like to play with you, can I play with you? Or, I'm not done with my turn yet. Or, I would like to play by myself right now. All very kind, all very polite, all said very calmly, because there doesn't need to be emotion attached to this. Some people might ask me, what if I do if my children just get all upset and just have to have that toy? That's an opportunity for you to really connect with your child, to really help them co-regulate and come back to the green zone, or that calm, ready to learn space, and bring them to a place where they can have that choice. They have a choice to sit and wait, or they have the choice to go find something else to play with. And once they're back in that calm, ready to learn and play space that we call the green zone, they can make that choice. So they still are in control of what they're doing. They still have options. And that's the beauty of what we're doing at Shining Brightly. I would love to imagine a place where children feel confident in setting boundaries kindly and that grows and grows to when they're in the workspace, setting boundaries confidently and calmly, and in the relationships they have with friends and spouses and their future children. So I love to see that their self-advocacy grows also. You know, if their words aren't working, we know to get a teacher, and that's them advocating for themselves, which again, you will have to do at school or in the workplace or sometimes even at home. So I hope this perspective on sharing helps. I hope it is just another way to look at sharing. I can post more videos about what that looks like and sounds like in our classroom or in my own home. These are the same things that we do at our own house, and it's nice to see the children respect one another, their things, their workspaces, and the projects that they're each working on. So I hope you all are enjoying this gorgeous day that we have again here in September, and I would love to see lots of new faces shining brightly as we continue to grow. Talk to you soon. Bye.